There are some delays in life that are actually meant for your good. Many years ago, whilst a freshman at the university, I met a young man at the entrance of a bank. He pretty much was wearing worn-out clothing. So somehow I just thought to have a brief conversation with him to understand his story. That's pretty much been my nature if you are very close to me. Then I figured that his story was strangely familiar with mine. He'd grown up in a village in northern Ghana. He's crossed little rivers to go to school. He's grown up in a humble family just like mine. Now, all of us went into the bank and did whatever we wanted to do and disappeared. We never exchanged contacts. And somehow I thought, well, I was going to meet this young man again at the university because that's the University of Cape Coast and we love community. Surprisingly, throughout my entire 4-year stay at the university, I never saw him. And so the thought came again, well, it's a big university, various corners of the university. There's also that probability, even if it's thin, that we're never going to meet, so it's okay. Now, fast forward in 2018, I had the opportunity to work in an organization managing a client. And then one very early morning, one of my colleagues walked up to me with so much excitement and told me the owner of the company we were managing said he knew me and wanted to have a conversation with me. And I'm like, well, I don't know anybody. Who could that be? So I took the number. It was a Friday morning. I decided to place the call and see if it would go through. And lo and behold, your guess is as right as mine. It was a young man I met at the entrance of the bank many years ago, and his story was wild. First of all, he dropped out of the university. Well, let me place the story more frankly or succinctly. He never enrolled in the university. That day, I saw him at the entrance of the bank. He had come to the university to ask for a scholarship and didn't get. He's spoken with everyone he knew in his family, those he thought would help, but no one could help him. So he thought, well, let me come and check with the university if there was a scholarship. And the university disappointed him. Now, this young man is at the entrance of a bank where I met him, going to check the balance of the bank account he knew had nothing. And interestingly, on that day, while we were having the call, he told me there was a miracle. He found money in that account, enough to take him back home where he came from, the village where he came from. To cut a long story short, he didn't go to the university, but on that day we're having the call, that company was his own company. And from our recent conversation, he'll be graduating this year with a degree to earn and with a business in hand. You see, none of us really understand how God operates. All of us, no matter how much we think we understand God or nature, do not know the use of what is happening today until the future. We humans understand in retrospect. That is why these days I say that God's highest method of raising any human being is through complexity, uncertainty, and difficulty. As the Chinese used to say, no human being in the universe is called a failure if there is only one person who will believe in that person, and you always have the right to be that person believing in you. I really hope this makes sense to you.